basically they come up with your own My Palette where you create your own palette. So basically what you put inside is shadows, blusher, contouring powders, highlighters, cream or powder. It's up to you to choose. And it is so basically that is the whole kind of thing. Yeah, let's get started. So okay, the palettes come in 3 sizes. They come in large, medium and small. So I only have the medium ones to show you guys because the small one is just basically too small. The large one doesn't have this kind of cute packaging. So anyway, yep, this time Innisfree in Singapore came out with like this special edition kind of palette with Olympia Zanoli. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but basically it's a designer that designed the palettes for them. And they come with 4 designs. I have 3 of them right here with me. I'll link the blue one somewhere around here for you guys. Okay, so basically these are the 3. The pink one looks like that, then the yellow one looks like this, and then the green one. So basically inside you either have 4 small eyeshadow pens, or you can have 4 blush pens, which are the big ones over here, and then you can have 8 shadow pens like the one at the bottom. So yeah, and any other information I'll list down below, like how many colored, how many matte, how many shimmers, or just leave it around here as captions for you guys to see. Yeah, so the small one you can put up to, okay, so let's just make it simple. I'll use everything in terms of eyeshadow sizes. So 1 blush size, okay, is equivalent to 2 of the eyeshadow sizes. So basically the small one can fit up to 4 of these small eyeshadows, and the medium one fits 8, and the big one fits up to 18, which is a very big palette. However, the only ones that comes with this kind of special packaging is the small one and the medium. Small one for me personally I think is too small, and I think this is just the right size to just put in and have the right amount to touch up even on the go kind of thing. So yeah, so I just decided to wanted to film this so that you guys can see the color and some of the swatches that I actually purchased, and how to actually put the palettes into it, and yeah. Oh, and before I forget, if you guys purchase up to $88 now for the promo period, I don't know how long this promo is going to last, maybe while stock lasts, they are going to give out 2 either one of this makeup pouch for you guys. It's also by the same designer, but they only come in 2 instead of the palettes with 4 different patterns. This one comes with 2, pink or green, so it's up to you to choose. And the pouch looks something like that, and then when you open it up, it looks like this. No mirror or whatsoever, but it's pretty spacious. If you guys wanted to just pack this for your hand carry or just traveling or anything like that, you can see how it actually just fits nicely into it. So you can place a lot of things inside, and personally I think the back is a good size. It's also spacious enough. However, I think that the material can be a little bit better. That's all the things that I want to tell you guys, and I'm going to show you guys close up of all the shadows that I have so you guys can have a view of how it is like. All these shadows are sold separately at $8 each. The blushes and the contouring powders are at $11. Some of the things are more expensive, like the primer, the correctors, the concealers. They are in the shadow size, but they are $11 as well. Any more price changes I might not be updated, but if you guys know any updated and change of prices, you can leave me a comment down below to just update, you know, the whole community. So anyways, and once you pop up the shadows yourself into the palette, this one will be an empty case like this, and you don't throw this out, because if you guys wanted to buy a new one and replace the one that's in the palette, you can take the old one out, put it back, and then put the new one inside. So it's like interchangeable, so it's kind of like customizable, something like that, and then you guys can, you know, take it out, put it in, and then take it out and put it back into the case again, and then do all your stuff, okay, kind of thing. So let's get started into the colors. Alright, so actually this is really messy, but I just wanted to let you guys see how this whole thing looks like. So these are all the eyeshadow palettes, like the single shadows, and they have the colors here: shimmer 24, and you have a 24 here as well. So basically what you do is you just kind of open it up. Anyway, this palette, oh, you can see me here. So anyway, this palette right inside here is mine, the pink one, and this yellow one are my sister's, which she had already placed them in. And I don't know what kind of look she's going for, but she's always the kind of very adventurous kind of girl. So makeup is always very different and very outstanding. Whereas for me, it's just very simple. These two added up together just look really like fall appropriate, like those very fallen autumnal kind of color, which I really like. And this one, I bought this color because I wanted to learn how the Koreans do. So usually they use an eyeliner and they line it, and they use this kind of darker powder to kind of line over the liner to smudge it so it looks more, I don't know, like more blended, so it looks more natural in a way. And then I have blush in number 12, and this is a contouring powder in number 1. This is matte 30, glitter 14, M31, M38. Yep, so this is the one. And those single ones that you see over here are ones that I actually mine, but I've yet to depot for you guys. So here are the colors. We have glitter 12, shimmer 20, matte 24, matte 34, shimmer 24, matte 37, matte 23, and glitter 8. So basically how I would group them together is something like that. Let me see. So this is how I will group my NYX palette. Looks like that. Okay, so basically over here, this 4 is more of like the purple rose kind of makeup, and this one is more on the orange coral kind of brighter side, which I'm very excited about this color. And I always like to have a shadow topper, which is a glitter shade. This one is a little bit more golden, this one's a little bit more mauve or taupe in a way. However, I think all of them are very pretty. So yeah, let's get on to see how you assemble the palette. So basically you have this, and then you just kind of peel this tape off, and then just peel it off the shadow, and it comes off like this. And then you just open them up. It looks something like that. And then do you see there's a ledge over here? So basically this ledge is where you actually just use it to take out the shadow. You guys can see, so basically this is the ledge, and then you just peel it off like this. It's magnetic, so you don't have to worry. So basically the shadow just pop up just like this. Okay, and then you just take an empty palette. So I have another yellow one with me, which looks like this. Alrighty, so carry on over here, and then I just dug my finger in, so I'm really upset, but yep.
Too violent.
Ta-da! Okay, so I'm gonna try the products on my face right now, so you guys can definitely see how is it on, like how some of the products translate to my face. And yeah, let's get started. contour brush and a blush brush, I think. So I'm gonna try and see how the colors translate. I'm gonna use number 12 for the blush color and just tapping it once, and I'm gonna see how it kind of looks on my face. Run it twice. It looks like this, which I think is really good. So we should see. Okay. I think it looks kind of even, not sure. And then I'm gonna use the contour brush. Oh, it's actually picking up a lot of products. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but the side of the brushes are actually filled with products, so I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'm just going to apply it. Can you guys see it? I'm not seeing so much of the effect on camera. It's a little bit on the orange side. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to tap a little bit and see if it makes a difference on my nose. Oh, it's a very subtle color and it's a little bit on the yellow side as well. And then I like to bring this down a little bit. Down here. Just around the face up a little bit. Okay. So this is the look. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I feel like it's a very light makeup look and actually kind of I'm liking. And yeah, actually I'm going to try and put a little bit of the glitter shade under my eyes to see if it works for ASL. Okay, that's a very big application. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this like mini review kind of thing and a little bit of like I'm gonna get ready with using the palettes to see how it translates on the face and a bit of colors that I actually had here. I feel like the glitter shades are really pretty and the pigmentation are also really good, especially the mattes. The shimmers are really beautiful as well. They have a lot of colors that are actually it's not really like duochrome, but in different, it's like almost duochrome in a way, because when you shift you kind of see it in a different color, but it is not far off like those white base and it turn purple, violet, or like this. It's just like it's like a purple, but on your hand it's more of like a burgundy color, and then it leans a little bit with gold shimmers or glitters inside. And the other one over here also looks like that. It's like a pink base with a little bit of orange hint. It almost look very, it reminds me a lot of the NARS Orgasm, but it is not pigmented for the blush, but for this one it's like really intense. So it's like pink that kind of have a golden orange shift, which I really think is beautiful. And the glitter shades are really beautiful. When you kind of swirl your fingers inside, you can feel like it's not hard or whatsoever. It's just like dry glitter colors. They're just very smooth, and then when you put it onto the face and on the eyes especially, it just kind of stays there and it looks really pretty. I'm not sure how it's gonna last, like maybe the glitters will fall out or whatsoever, but blending wise with such a crappy brush, it's really good. And I think it looks really beautiful, so I highly recommend you guys to check this out. Yeah, I guess this is it, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.